Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to the Shiny Record channel. Now today I'm going to go through Dragon Link Dragunity. Now it's different from Chaos Dragon Link, which everyone is familiar with. That's the one that everyone plays. This deck is a lot stronger than that with a very high ceiling. Now the difference between this and Dragon Link is obviously that you play the Dragunity engine. But not only that, it has few advantages and disadvantages. Now this deck puts out a lot with very few resources, like incredible low resources in the entire game's history. You can do one card combos that can carry you to even 5 interruptions. I'm not even joking or exaggerating. The deck is absolutely amazing, but the cons to the deck is that it has its weaknesses, where if you get stopped really early on out, it can affect you in certain lines of plays. But if you go uninterrupted, it's easily the best deck. It's better than the Chaos version. The Chaos version, any hillbilly with a shotgun can play it, while this version is a lot more skill intensive, but it pays off by learning how to play the deck properly. With all that, let's begin the deck profile. First up, we have Triple Remus. He searches for Ravine if you're not familiar with him. So he rotas for Ravine, and Ravine will rota for this, which is 1 Legatus. You only need to play the 1, you don't need to play any more. That's all you require for the combo. And then you have the 1 Mistletoe. Mistletoe will simply just summon himself by sending a dragon to the graveyard, and he equips. You only need to play 1, he just needs to do his job once and it's done. GG Nori. To go with the Dragunity engine, you are required to play 1 Zephyrus and 1 Baby Rock. My apologies, you don't have to play Zephyrus, but you are going to want the variety. That the mere fact it's a dark doesn't get banished. So it's just as good as Baby Rock. And it's good to play 1 of each depending on the situation that comes up. Zephyrus will be more happily ready than finding Baby Rock in your opening hand. You don't really want to draw Baby Rock, but if it's there, it doesn't hinder you from doing your game plan. So that's it for the main Dragunity stuff. That's going to be in your main deck. You don't need to play much more than that. For Rockets, Triple Tracer. I don't know why people play 2. Because you always want to see, no exaggeration, no joke. 1 Caliber, card that I just thought would be really good. It hasn't disappointed me, but it hasn't done that much. 1 Recharger and 1 Synchron. I've never been in a position where I require the second Synchron. I've never been in that situation ever, not even once. So just 1 Synchron for me. You can play 2 if you really want and play the 2 Recharger. Doesn't really change anything. You might not even need it. And that's it for the Rockets. And for the Rocket support, we have double Disruptor Dragon. It's really good. 1 Abster, which is a rotor for the deck. Ironic. 1 Noctavision. The reason why not multiple Nocta is that you just really don't want to draw multiple, because it's only a hard ones. You only want to see 1. And 1 Speed Burst. Speed Burst is mandatory. You can play him or Heretic Sun Dragons too. I think this is the better card because he just rotas for free. So when this card is tribute someone, you get to add 2 Rockets with different names from your deck to your hand. Just 2. Card is incredible. Not only that, if your opponent is going to burn you, you can drop it, gain back life points, and do damage to your opponent. So in the event that you are going to get burned, it can save a life, especially in time. Apart from that, now we have the regular dragon stuff. Triple Safret, Almond Dragon Brotar, your Light and Dark Dragon, along with Legionnaire. You also have 1 Black Metal to go with your Red Eyes. So these are all self-explanatory stuff. I don't want to take too long explaining every card choice because I'm going to have to do a very long combo at the end. So I don't want to take up everyone's time. We're going to play Triple Revolution Dragon. This is not mandatory, you don't have to play it. As a matter of fact, I took out Gamma and placed in these. So you can play Gamma over this. And you should be playing Gamma. This deck really loves seeing Gamma in opening hand. The only reason why I'm playing Revolution Dragon is just that if your opponent even finds Nibiru, this gives you the entire board again. without a worry in the world. That's how good it is. So Revolution is absolute beast in the deck. Because you're playing like 6 copies of Monster Reborn when you're playing it. For spells, triple Chaos Space. We have triple Quick Launch, Boot Sector, 1 Ravine. You most likely are going to be required to play 2. To go with Ravine, you have the 1 Glow. And of course, your Monster Reborn in the forms of Guard Dragon and Actual Reborn. And the last card is Called by the Grave. Called by the Grave is not mandatory to play, but it's preferred to see in opening hands in case something goes wrong. So, I was playing Gamma before. Gamma is actually really important, but I'm just testing it out as is. The deck is completely file, but I'm going to show you a combo at the end in the event that anyone doubts me. For extra deck, we have 1 Striker, Pisty, these are obvious things, Romulus, Quad Boil. We have Double Seal, 1 Boral Sword, and our last Link monster is not mandatory, but it's a strong preference to play, which is our Guard, apologies, not a Guard Dragon, Destruction Sword. Now, it may not seem important, but because I don't have the trap card in the deck as yet, you're not seeing the purpose. So now, what you're going to do this is just summon it, dump the trap card. The trap card doesn't actually do anything either. It's just that it's a trap, so you can chain block yourself out from getting Dark Ruler no more. So you almost always can protect yourself from getting Dark Ruler. So Dark Ruler doesn't hurt you, Nibiru doesn't hurt you, Ash doesn't hurt you. Those, if your opponent actually opens these cards, they're going to probably lose. So that's it for the Link monster. So this isn't mandatory, but just by sending the trap just so you can chain block, apologies, not chain block, just so you can avoid Dark Ruler no more, it's that damn good. Then we have for the Synchros, 1 Gaydarg, he is the deck, 1 Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, negate, 1 Boral Savage, negate, and 1 Chaos Ruler. He doesn't actually negate, but he gets you into a negate. And those are your main staple synchros, self-explanatory. You're probably going to end with all 3 of these on your end board at all times. And for your Exceed, 2 Atom. Now you might be saying there are 2 Ultra Rares, but they're from different series. This one is from Dual Power, while this one is from Get Out. Crazy stuff. Alright, so I'm going to do the combo for you guys. Alright, so here's it for the combo. Now, this is going to be a 1 card combo, but you actually do require 1 card to discard. So it's going to be, call it a 1.5 card combo. I'm not actually going to use the Revolution Dragon's effect, it's just there to discard. And here's the combo. We're going to start off with Ramos effect, for obvious reasons. We're going to add the field spell Ravine. We may activate Ravine, I'm just going to place in a place we can all see it. And we will use Ravine's effect to toss our Revolution Dragon and get our Legatus. Because Ravine is on the field, I can just special summon it. Because this is on the field, I can just special summon Ramos. I'll synchro with 2, Ramos is banished. And I'll go into the entire deck, which is Gaydarg. I'll use Gaydarg's effect. I'm going to add... oh my gosh. Zephyros. And I'm going to send it to the graveyard. Zephyros effect, we're going to bounce by the field spell and get Zephyros to the field. We will now link with both of these to go into our Romulus. You can work on any side of the field you like. You will now use Romulus effect and get your glow. What is this? Oh, this isn't Ravine. You'll activate glow and get your last Dragunity, which is Mistletoe. You'll send Romulus to the grave so I can summon Mistletoe. Mistletoe effect. I get to equip a card. What I'm going to equip is Gaydarg. Now I get to banish my glow from the graveyard to summon Gayderg in defense. I'll use this effect to get to add, and I'll get to dump the card that I add. So you're going to get your Baby Rock in your hand, and you're going to drop it. This is the reason why you might want to play 2, and you don't really lose out of anything. If you draw it, you'll just get a free search. Exceed Shokan into Atom, which is just LP in disguise, because he's just going to do LP's effect. So you're going to detach, and what you are going to summon here first, as I said, I haven't mastered the deck, so we're summoning Brotar first. Brotar targets himself, so we're going to send Ravine, and we're going to add Speed Burst Dragon. We'll now link into Hieratic Seal, and we'll tribute summon, and we'll get Seal as Chainlink 1 because he's mandatory, and Speed Burst as Chainlink 2. What I'll add with Speed Burst will be our Rockets, and I get the summon from the deck, which is going to be the Red MD. Red MD's effect, I'll summon Gayderg. Gayderg's effect, at this point in time, you can add the save for it and summon it back. So you're going to add save for it, pitch it, then we exceed summon into the second Atom. Atom's effect, always detach the Gayderg first. And you get to summon from the deck. The card to summon is Sacred. So now we can link with both of these into the second Hieratic Seal. And now we can use Sacred's effect. We're going to pitch the Tracer and add White Dragon. We will now be able to link off into your Striker Dragon effect. We will add the Field spell. Then we'll drop White. Banish a Dark. We have plenty of selections here. I'm sure we'll never be using this again. Then we link with it to get to our Pisty. Crazy how that cat's making noise outside, and I don't own a cat, but it is what it is. But you summon back Gayderg, you get to use Gayderg's effect. We get to add the mini rocket. Apologies. We're going to add here Synchron, and we're going to pitch Synchron. And from here, you're going to use it. Pop Pisty, add back Tracer. We can get the Recharger effect. We're going to summon back. Finally realized why my hand paw is missing. I didn't add Black Dragon. So anyways, we'll pop and wait to special summon back something. The monster we summon back is required to be dark. So we have to do this now. Synchro with both. Going to Crystal Wing as your first interruption. Get to drop your field spell. And here it is. You are going to use a field spell to drop Tracer. You're going to summon Collapse Serpent by banishing one white dragon. Synchro with both into your Chaos Ruler. Your Chaos Ruler will get you one card at random, guaranteed. And from here, you will get the decision to pop. So you'll get to pop itself, and you're going to get back both Tracer and Synchron. You know, I messed up. Synchron was supposed to be in the deck. I messed up. Synchron is supposed to be in the deck. Anyways, Tracer has to pop this and get this to the field. Go into your Boral Savage. Equip your Romulus. That's 2 counters. Use this by banishing Light and Dark. Light, Dark. And Synchro Summon into Hot Red. And that's it for the combo, guys. And you're guaranteed all of this coming off just one Remus plus any card. So it's been an insane combo. I apologize for all the mistakes made. As I said, I still do need practice with the deck. So that's it from me, guys. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.